In this video, I'll show the solution to question 15 from a 2021 grade 12 internal math paper 1. The question is on functions. It reads, the functions f and g are defined by f of x is equal to x plus 9 over 2 and g of x is equal to x minus 2. Find f inverse of x, that's part A. Then part B, fg of x. Then C, fg of negative 5. So we're going to start with the first part, which is finding the inverse of the function f of x. So for this part, what we're going to do is, first of all, write down the function f of x. So part A. So it is given that f of x is equal to x plus 9 over 2. So how do we get the inverse of the function f of x? So there are just few steps that are required here to get the inverse of the function f of x. So the first one is we'll let f of x be y, and then after making f of x y, we'll change the subject of the formula to x. Then again, after making x the subject, we'll change x to the inverse, which is the f of x inverse, and then we're going to change y to x. So those are just a few steps that we're going to take. So to get the inverse function of f of x, we'll start with letting f of x be y. So let f of x be y. So this gives y equal to x plus 9 over 2. And then make x the subject. Make x the subject. So making x the subject will mean that we will have to now cross multiply here. To make x the subject, we'll have to cross multiply. So 2 is going to multiply with y, and 1 is going to multiply with x plus 9. And what this gives is 2y on the left side. 1 times x gives x, 1 times 9 gives positive 9 there. And then we're going to move 9 to the left side, since we just want x on the right side. So this means 2y minus, when 9 moves, it becomes a minus, and then on the right side we're just going to have x. And then we can just interchange. What is on the left side will go to the right, what is on the right side will go to the left. So x is equal to, the way it is, the order, 2y minus 9. So this means that we've made x the subject. So now we have to change, let x be f inverse, and also let y be x. So we're changing two things here. X is changing to the inverse of f of x, and y is changing to x. So in place of x, we put f inverse x equal to, in place of y, we say 2x, then minus 9. So f inverse of x is equal to 2x minus 9. So meaning that this here is the inverse of the function f of x is equal to x plus 9 over 2. So just this process gives us the inverse of the function f of x. Then now we're going to go to the second part, part B of this question. Part B, what we just want on part B is fg of x. To find fg of x, what this means is that we are going to substitute the function g of x, which is x minus 2, into the function f of x, x plus 9 over 2. So where there's x in the function f of x, we're going to put what g of x represents. So g of x represents x minus 2. So x minus 2 will be substituted on x. So f g of x is just a substitution of the function g of x into the function f of x. On x, we're going to put x minus 2. Where there's x there, we'll just say x minus 2. Then plus 9. Then everything over 2. So fg of x is equal to x minus 2 plus 9. So here we just work with the like terms. Negative 2 plus 9 we'll add there. So this will give us negative 2 plus 9 gives positive. Keep the sign of the larger number and subtract. So that gives a positive. Subtracting gives a 7. So fg x or fg of x is equal to x plus 7 over 2. So that's what we get for the second part, fg of x. Then the third part is c fg negative 5. So since we worked out fg of x as x plus 7 over 2, this just means that on x, we're going to substitute negative 5. So to get the value for part C, we'll just substitute. Where there's x, we put negative 5. So what is negative 5 plus 7 divided by 2? What is this going to give us? Fg negative 5 is equal to negative 5 plus 7, that is a 2. So keep the sign of the larger number and subtract. So that's a 2. Then over 2. So fg negative 5 is equal to 2 into 2. That's just 1. So the whole thing gives us 1. Thank you so much for watching this video. Look out for the solutions to question 16 in my next video.